Hello, hi, and welcome to HowandTO. So this is the second part of Learn Java for Beginners, and we're just gonna start off with the basics of what we learned from the first part, and then expanding on for user input and using the scanner class. So if you go back into Eclipse and what we did from last time, so from the last tutorial we introduced some data types such as string, int, and then we use some system.out which printed the lines of, we used the variables here such as John, Mary, or string Mary, and then we printed our variable int number. So these are just some of the data types. I mean, we have data types such as double, which basically means you can output a number which is with decimals, so 9.00, and we have such thing as arrays like string array. This just basically you can include a lot of values inside the array, so you can have different elements inside the array. So instead of just having one number, you can include a lot of different numbers. So these are some of the data types, but for this tutorial we're just gonna look at something called a scanner, and that is basically getting a user input. So at the moment we only run what we actually type in this class, but however if we want to get what the user wants, so if for example the user in the console typed in hello, we want to get the console to write that back to us, or give a response. So the scanner will actually do that by importing a scanner util. So this tutorial will just go through the basics of that. So first, make sure you just get a blank class. Okay, so now the first thing that you want to do is you want to import a Java util.scanner. Now this page just goes through all the libraries within the Java and picks out the scanner which reads the user input. So you can, instead of putting scanner, or if you forgot what the actual name is, you can put a star instead, but this is basically just calls out every single library. So for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm just gonna put java.u2.scanner. So to actually make a variable, so we want to make a variable that will store the system system input. So we're just gonna make a scanner variable, so scanner, and then scanner is like a data type. So now you can just put any name. For example, I'm going to call it store. So scanner store is equal to, now we want to make a new scanner, and then brackets. Okay, now inside here you want to put, so the aim of the actual thing is to make sure that whatever the user types in the console, like hello, the system should print out another hello saying, we got this response and we're going to respond back to you. So inside this new scanner, we want to put something called system.in. That's just basically saying whatever keyboard, whatever something a user typed in the console, this would be stored into the store variable. So to actually demonstrate this, we're just gonna do system.out print ln. So now we want to put this variable in here, so the store. So right now this would actually print out whatever the user typed in into the console. But however, when we actually first run this, nothing will actually happen, because the user, when they first run the program, they wouldn't actually have the time to actually type something in. So what we want to do is we're going to put dot next line. So this is basically kind of like a method that says, you want to print out the story after the next line. So as soon as someone types in hello, it'll print out whatever the first line is to the next line, and then next line to the next line, and carrying on. So to demonstrate this, let me just clear this console out. Okay, so then if you just run this right now. Okay, so if I actually type in something here, so hello, as you can see, the system printed out what I typed. So this is just the basics of using the scanner class and importing whatever the user typed in into this variable, and then printing out whatever the next line is. So in my next tutorials, I'll be going through such as different data types. We're going to go through the for loop, while loop, arrays, array list, hash maps, and many more. And we're going to be using some examples of different stuff that I have actually done in the past. So thank you for listening.